How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Sigmas and Gamers, and today, based off the title of this video, it looks like Halo Infinite Season 2 will be getting 2 new maps in the coming months, and I gotta say, pretty exciting times, and so without any further ado, let's go ahead and dive right into the details. So, starts off with the recent Halo Infinite update that came out this month. It states that in this focus, we're going to have addressing the issues with negatively impacting the player's experience, completing Season 2 and delivering it as promised on the 3rd of May. A little fun fact, that's the same aim day when the Halo Reach beta released back in 2010. And continuing work on the campaign co-op Forge and Season 3. So we also have Priority Zero, which has the undergirds everything we do, namely team health, with the emphasis on getting ourselves into a sustainable development rhythm so that we can deliver the great experience of all you while keeping the healthy work-life balance. Priority Zero means that we sometimes need to move slower so that we can move faster later. Frankly, these last few months have been slower than we expected, and we sincerely thank you for the patience as we stay in and all that good stuff. So, and of course, the first priority will be their critical issues, and what they have to say about that is, since the launch of Halo Infinite, they've been carefully tracking and analyzing all critical issues negatively impacting players' experience with the game and supporting services. The internal aim we have for this process is the hot list, and every week we refresh the hot list with the new insights and review issue prioritizations and progress towards fixes. The hot list serves as a vital internal planning tool for our monthly development sprints, as well as the hot fixes, content updates, and seasons we deliver to you. Some of the issues on the hot list are gaps in the Halo Infinite experience that we only fully understood close to the launch and were unable to address at an acceptable quality bar before ship. An example of this kind of known hot list issue is Spartan Career, also known as score-based player progression. Examples of unknown issues at launch were vulnerable in our anti-cheat system and problems with the big team battle matchmaking that we did not realize existed until we launched the game at scale. So therefore, they have prioritized acute, unknown, before ship issues that have a widespread negative impact on the shipped experience. Some items have been addressed and cleared from the hot list. Some had partial improvements but need more work, and others are in active development but not yet released. And which also is going to be the Spartan Career campaign, co-op, and Forge. And we are working on a public-facing version of the hot list, similar to what the studio did during the Master Chief Collection updates, so that all you will have a clear and constant window of the status hot list issues as we work to address them. And so the second priority they have is the shipping for Season 2. And if you check Season 1 Battle Pass, you will see that Season 1 ends on the 2nd of May. And that's because Season 2 will launch on the 3rd of May. And I'm very excited to announce the official name and theme for Season 2, which is Lone Wolves. Hey, I gotta say, it kind of matches. I can definitely relate to that title. So by theme, we mean the core idea, guys, the creation of much but all the season content. Lone Wolf Spartans are hunters, trackers. They are resourceful improvisers operating deep in territory without resupply or support. They are fierce, rugged, and prefer to work alone, but they're still loyal to the Spartan pack. Here's an early peek at two of these Lone Wolves. So I gotta say, here they are. So just like Noble Six when he was a Lone Wolf, and then of course, this is the concept of the 2 Halo Infinite Lone Wolves coming to Season 2. And Spartan Sigrid Elkron on the left, and this is also Spartan Heodian on the right. I think I kind of butchered those names. So you'll learn more about them and all the good stuff as you dive into Season 2 story, a mix of cinematic, story-themed events, battle pass items, and more that embody the Lone Wolves themes. But like I said, the all-season content is directly linked to the theme, and a prime example of this is our free Fracture Armor core of Season 2. Here's a concept that core that we cannot wait to show at all customization options for it, and for the free Lone Wolves Armor core, and this is what they have right there. And I gotta say, they kind of looks like the Doomslayer from well, at least I kind of like, just looking at this does kind of give me some Doomslayer vibes, and concept painting and all that stuff. And then during Season 2, we will also be shipping playlist updates, balance changes, new modes, and maps specifically on the Arena Map Catalyst, and one big team battle map named Breaker. And so in new modes including the Last Spartan Standing, a free-for-all elimination mode, as well as another new mode named Land Grab, plus the return of an updated all-time favorite mode, King of the Hill. And so yeah, here's a little concept of a breaker right here, and guys, it looks pretty interesting. It looks like it might be like I don't know, kind of gives you that feeling as if you're like on Mars or kind of like on Reach or something like that. That's and also this map right here, like Catalyst. I'm actually getting a little bit of Halo 3 vibes just by looking at it, just like seeing that little bronze textures and silver, or just using that good old foreign aesthetic. It's just so really pleasing to look at. And we'll have a lot more to share about Season 2 maps, modes, customization options, and all that good stuff. And last but not least, it needs to work on Campaign Co-op Forge and Season 3. We're making great progress on the Campaign Network Co-op. And to be clear, this work has been occurring in parallel to Season 2 work, as well as our work on Forge. But the reality is that it's going to take more time to lay in a high-quality, full-feature 4-player network co-op experience in a massive, wide-open world of Halo Infinite. And we're also committed to the great 2-player split-screen co-op experience on all Xbox consoles, the original Xbox One through Xbox One Series X. The non-linear wide-open sections of the campaign present some big challenges for split-screen that have taken us more time to solve. And that means that we'll not be able to ship Campaign Network on co-op on the 3rd of May. Bummer. At the start of Season 2, but we are still aiming to deliver Campaign Network co-op later in Season 2. And we will share a release each day for that and split-screen co-op mode as we can. We're also making great progress on Forge. Indeed, we are already flying Forge to a small group of community creators and working closely with them to ensure that all you have terrific experience creating, sharing, browsing, and playing Forge content. In the near term, we will continue to privately flight Forge as we develop it while also planning for public flights later this year. We still have the goal of shipping Forge with Season 3. Speaking of Season 3, while the majority of the team is tackling hotlist items, shipping Season 2, and working on Campaign Co-op and Forge, there are also many folks already hard at work on Season 3. We'll be sharing additional details and specifics on all the development efforts at a later date. And importantly, we're not just planning to address hotlist items at the start of the season, similar to the update 1 yada yada at launch a little more than a week ago. We intend to ship fixes, features, and content in more agile ways during our seasons. And speaking of great seasonal content, our next Season 1 event, Tactical Ops, starts next week, so get set for the variants in Tactical Slayer mode, along with the new Mark 7 core focus rewards to earn. And so yeah, that's going to be it for today's video, and just like I was saying, really nice blog written by Joe Staten himself, and just, just looking forward to having, seeing these two new maps to look into at the start of Season 2 in the near future, on the 3rd of May. And that we're not going to get split screen or co-op mode right away, but hey, at least it's better they actually take their time to actually iron out the bugs and just actually release a half-baked product, so that way we won't have another MCC situation when it first launched back in 2014. And gotta say, just really cool stuff to look forward to. And so yeah, that's gonna be for today's video, guys. If you found it to be very helpful and informative, then be sure to drop a like as always, subscribe for more content like this, hit the bell to be notified when my next video is gonna drop. If you've got your thoughts or opinions based on this recent news on what we can expect from the Season 2 update regarding the 2 new maps and Forge and Campaign Co-op and split screen and all that good jazz that we've been constantly demanding for. And well, hey, go ahead and solve in the comment section below, get a discussion going, because I would love to see your thoughts on this. And thank you so much for watching, and we will catch you all in the next one.